Alright, so this is a unreasonably late live. Um, I kind of just want to come out with this now, as I'm understanding it. So I'm not really posting the link of the panel. I'm posting this link. So there's a little bit of a backstory to this. So a community member. Are we on? Hold on, I gotta make sure. Uh, Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till people come in, as I explain this a little bit. I think it's just me watching for now. But yeah, oh, okay. Alright. So let me try to explain the situation as best as I can. But a really good friend of mine, Tracy, is a uh, a caretaker of her mother. She's 90 years old. Um, and she's pretty much done everything she could for her mother. She's made every financially responsible decision she can make. She's done everything she could to ensure that her mother is living her kind of best quality of life she can live. Um, in her end, where she's not going to live in a retirement home. She's going to, be with her daughter, Tracy. And so I put together, I talked to Tracy, and it's actually my idea to make the GoFundMe because um, so I don't know. I'm just explaining the situation. So one part of this is so her mother, Tracy's mother, took a stroke today, and I feel like that's all I should say as far as that goes. But what came up was that there was an issue with the life insurance policy where instead of the $10,000 going to her burial services, it's apparently wrongfully so being distributed to basically another family member, which I won't identify or anything like that. And I guess that family member would just basically pocket it wrongfully, and it wouldn't go to her burial. Her burial. In the event. So it's kind of just like another headache and another thing to worry about. So I made the goal $10,000. Um, I'm kind of just getting this across. I'm managing the fund, and I'm making Tracy the beneficiary of it. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna touch base with her to get like her email and everything, and how I believe how it works is just like I think she would put her like financial information and stuff like that, and it would just kind of be like she would be the beneficiary, and it would just go to her. And yeah, and keep in mind, a lot of people kind of criticize like things like this or whatever, but I can say I can vouch, that Tracy's someone who would do anything for her mother. She made every financially responsible step she could make. She's even has obstacles of her own, and she does everything she can to care for her mother, and you know so there really isn't anything different that she could have done, anything better that she could have done, um, to have this like kind of added on dilemma, I guess we would call it. So that's the GoFundMe. I'm gonna pin it. Let me see if I can do that. But if there is any questions about it, I mean, there's many ways to contact me. Um, you know, I would imagine Tracy would be willing to answer any kind of questions, but I'll just kind of ask any kind of question that I'll kind of answer any kind of question that I can answer, and if I can't, um, I'll infer it, I guess. Because some people might have questions about these kind of things, but basically, the goal is to kind of rate the wrong of the life insurance payout issue, and to make it so that she does have a way that she can memorialize her mother when the time comes. So yeah, I'm just going live and kind of rambling about it now. I'll have more substance on it later, as far as what I can think. And Melissa, yeah. So anyone just coming in, so the situation is helping a community member, who who's a caretaker for her mother, and her mother actually had a stroke today, and basically it was like added on to that. It was found that her mother won't have the burial funds from her life insurance policy, because basically I don't know. I mean, I'll just try to say it like in the best way I can. Like, another family member did some shady things where that payout will go to that person instead of her mother. So, um, which instead of the burial services. So I made the goal 10,000. Um, and I made her as the beneficiary of it. So when it does, conclude, um, it'll go to the right cause. But yeah. And really, from anything I can see from the situation, there's no like rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of like, all I can just say is sometimes bad things happen to good people, and this is one of them. Sorry to hear that. My thoughts and prayers are with Tracy and her family. Definitely. So this, I set up the GoFundMe now. I $20 has already been put in. I told Alex about it. He donated the $20. And yeah, I'm just kind of at the stage where I'm just trying to get the word out. Actually, if I can, yeah, because I literally just set it up and everything. Oh, actually, I need to get the GoFundMe app. Hold on. Because then when I did it, it shut down. But I'm gonna match it. I'm gonna match it. So we get $20 so far. So I'm gonna match Alex's donation for $20 as a start, obviously. I can't probably match a bunch of donations, but yeah. So now we got 40. Yeah, now it should say 40 is in there. Yeah, not having the app, it kind of makes it confusing. Let me see. I think it takes a little while for it to kick in. Yeah, but I just matched it. She's been taking care of her mother for a long time. She does everything for her mother. Yeah, and if anyone knows like anything about Tracy, like she always talks about her mother. And caring for her, that's like her life. And so we all know that this is like a legitimate situation. So in short, the story is a community member and friend, Tracy. Her mother took a stroke. Um, well, I'll say today. I mean, technically yesterday because it's past 12 midnight. Um, and basically, like after dealing with all of that, of dealing with her mother having a stroke, she now has to deal with the dilemma that I guess finding out somehow that the life insurance policy when it kicks in, it wouldn't go to her mother's burial services. It would actually just go to another family member or something that I guess in a shady way manipulated the policy. And again, I'll probably get some stuff wrong. I want to clarify, um, as much as I can. Um, but that's my understanding of it. And basically, it's like that $10,000 payout does not go to the burial services. It would go to that person. So I made the goal 10,000. Um, Alex and I donated 20. And you know, I'm kind of starting here on Fireside just because I don't know too much about it yet, but I want to go live on MVCap about it too, and because I think the superseding principle of all this is, to do good, and it's kind of like this is just one of those situations where like fucked up things happen to good people for no reason, and maybe we can just come together and right this wrong, and just make it so that her mother, her family, Tracy has one less thing to worry about because we all came together. It's like, it's like there's a question about like the individual and the community, but when the individual does everything they can do and then still they're in a bad situation, maybe the community can make up the difference. So yeah, I can't see anyone questioning anything about Tracy and her mom. Everyone knows how she took care of her mom and what a great daughter she is. Definitely. I mean, I'm certainly not questioning it. I mean, I just know a lot of stuff goes around the community, but I will just personally vouch for Tracy in this situation. Yeah, I don't expect anyone to be up at the sod hour, but yeah, just first time talking about it. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to do these lives at like late at night. It's like talking to myself. Hey Tiny, what's up? Yeah, so what I did was I did pin the link to the GoFundMe. So it'll take you right to it and everything, and the donation's pretty easy. There's many ways to do it. Um, Alex and I donated. I matched it. I just matched this just now. We both donated $20. But even that though, I mean, like, what if 100 people donate $20? Um, that would be like $2,000. That would be 20% of the way. If 100 people donate. Oh, wait, am I just being bad at math? Hold on. Yeah. 100 times 20 is 2,000. All right, 2:30 a.m. math. Um, so yeah, think about it that way, like that. So I guess 500 people. Yeah, 500 people. If they donated $20, that would be that would make up the difference. We would hit the goal of $10,000. So how I set it up is I made her the beneficiary. So you know, I guess I gotta kind of get her email to do that. I'll let you. I'll inform and update on every step of the way with that. Um, you know, but then basically I guess she'll put in her financial information so that she would be able to accept it and everything. But yeah, that's yeah. I mean, like I don't really expect like, especially with like it's kind of hard for everyone too. Like inflation, everything, gas prices, this and that. But even $20, 500 people, like if it reaches a lot of people, that would be like $20 and 500. That's the goal. That's what it would take. Like that doesn't sound like a lot, but that would be $10,000. That would make it so that Tracy doing everything she can doesn't need this added worry about not having the funds to bury her mother. Which is just I don't know what I would do if I had to add a $10,000 obstacle. I don't know. That's a tough one. But yeah, I'll definitely throughout the stream, if there's anyone that donates, I'll note it. I am seeing just me, and so basically Alex cash at me, and then I donated, but like it was Alex's donation. So I think it says me, but it was Alex's donation. And then I donated. So we're at two donations of $20. So 500, so 498 more will be $10,000 of just $20. Assuming no tip to GoFundMe. Because every time you donate, it asks you for a tip. Yeah, and every time I talk to her, she's always telling me some kind of story about her mom, and it's like she really does care about her mom. She really puts in the effort, and it's like she's basically making it so that her mom is gonna be gets to go on dignity and not in a retirement home or anything like that. There's a lot of sense of purpose she should have with that because a lot of people they just kind of sometimes they just put their parents in retirement homes, but she stepped up to the plate and made the sacrifice to put in all this work to take care of her mother, and you know just anything we can do will be really appreciated. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna give a shout out to anyone that donated, anyone that donates. I'll get a notification. Um, you know, yeah, this is kind of just an introduction though. And if somehow something went through that I'm not seeing, just let me know, and I'll make it known. But yeah, $20 and 500 people. Think we can do it? I think it's doable. You know, like let's say a person donates 40, that's two people. 60, that's covering like three people. 84, 105. I wouldn't expect much more than that. That's a lot of a donation, but if we're to donate 200, that's like ten of the way, you know? But yeah, not really much people seem to be up at the odd hour of 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But just kind of letting you know that I'm gonna be kind of pushing this a little bit. Um, definitely on MV cap, and hopefully we can just get to a good amount of people and hit our goal. And Tracy will be the beneficiary of it, and she'll put that to the burial services so that she won't have. Because I feel like all she needs to really be worrying about is her mother recovering from the stroke, and not just some situation that was brought upon her that really shouldn't have happened. Just gonna check the GoFundMe again. I'm seeing some stuff. Looks like we're still at 40. I wrote my kind of best thing for it. Oh, whoops. I kind of wrote my best description for it, best I could. Um, Hopefully it's sufficient to explain it. But yeah, it's a picture with has a picture with Tracy and her mom. That's her mom there. Actually, let me try this. I can't screen share, but oh, it didn't work. Let me try this. I'm trying to change the avatar so it takes a picture of the GoFundMe. All right, we'll go with that. I don't know if you're seeing it, but this is it. So that's Tracy with her mom. Yeah, so just kind of yeah, that's all I can really think of. I'm gonna check one last time if maybe there's any donations came through. I'm gonna be plugging into a lot more though. I'm kind of just seeing the ones that already were. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of end this off now. And I'll just kind of continue talking about it. This is just the first time talking about it. So yeah. Thanks for listening.